Hello, everyone. It's Press to Play here once again, and I literally just got this in the mail about 20 minutes ago from Amazon. It's the Bruce Springsteen album collection, Volume 1 from 1973 to 1984. And I just started doing a video for this, and I took the shrink wrap off and all that stuff, and it has this leaflet at the back. And when I turned it over, it has the download key for all the albums. So you do get a digital version of all the records, but I didn't want to share that. So frustrating. So I have to start all over again, but that's okay. Anyway, looks like a fantastic box set. I already own most of these albums, but I own the original copies, and my sister and brother bought a bunch of them when they first came out. And I remember buying Born in the USA when it came out, and I saw Bruce on that tour. That was the first time I ever saw him live at the CNE in Toronto, and I'll never forget it. I remember that like yesterday. Crystal clear memory of that. That show was just incredible. But the only album I don't own is Nebraska. But the albums that I do own are in really rough shape. I did not take care of my records. My sisters and brothers did not take care of their records. So there's lots of scratches. The dog walked on them. Um, they're almost unplayable. I still have them because they bring back a lot of memories. Like the river is, all the corners are chewed by my dog when I was a kid. So I can't part with them because they just bring back so many memories. But I really wanted to get some clean copies, so I ended up getting the box set. Anyway, it's a really good deal actually. Um, Comes with Greetings from Asbury Park, The Wild, the Innocent, the E Street Shuffle, the classic Born to Run, Darkness on the Edge of Town, one of my favorite Springsteen albums, The River, and Nebraska, the one I don't have, even though I've heard, I think, all of the songs on there, but I just have never owned it on vinyl, and Born in the USA, of course. Anyway, it looks really, really, really nice. It comes in this really nice case. This is really cool. It's kind of like it looks like a real sticker, but it's not. Has a really rough texture to it. It feels like it's old and it's been around a while, but obviously it hasn't. I'll show you the back. So it's got, yeah, they look like stickers, like they're really shiny on here. It looks really, really, really cool. Classic Springsteen here. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So it comes up, the top just comes off like that. I don't know if I really like that very much. That's going to keep falling off, I think. That'll be damaged sooner than later, but it's okay, whatever. So let's get the albums out, and it comes with a book too, and it's pretty big. It's soft cover, but really heavy. We'll take a look at that in a minute too. I'll just sit that down here for a minute, and let's take a look at the vinyl first. It's not 180 gram, but I think it's heavier than regular vinyl. I don't know what you call that. I forget the whatever grams that is, but I think it's a little heavier than usual. So here's Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. And yeah, it comes with, yeah, just like the original. Very cool. I think I bought this a few years ago, used, and it's in pretty good condition. But I remember this. I remember the how it opens up like that, which is pretty cool. And it's got all the lyrics here. I really like this album. It's Hard to Be a Saint in the City. I love that track. Spirit in the Night. I love For You. There's some really, really good tracks on this album. Really good album. Blinded by the Light, of course, which makes no sense, but it still sounds awesome. Growing Up, one of my favorite Springsteen tracks. I really related to that song when I was growing up. Lost in the Flood. Some Mary Queen of Arkansas. Really great tracks on here. And I love how it's just rough, classic Springsteen. Very, very cool. And this is kind of neat, the inner sleeve. I don't remember seeing that before. Yeah, that's new to me. I don't remember that. Yeah, so it's not 180 gram, but it's definitely heavier than standard vinyl. So I don't know what you call that. You can remind me in the comments below. But looks really good. There's no warping, or the albums look really clean. So these are all on the Columbia label. It's nice that they come in these nice sleeves as well. It's very exciting to have them all in a nice box set like this, and just to have to listen to them tonight without scratches. And and they're warped and everything else. We didn't take care of our records growing up. I wish I had. I don't know why this is not going in there. Every time I do a video, this happens. I swear. When I'm not doing a video, never have an issue. It's Murphy's Law. See, it's not going to go in. There we go. So great album. Really, 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 really like that album. We'll put them back in the box as we go along. I have this one too. I think I bought this a few years ago and it's in pretty good shape. The E Street Shuffle, 4th of July, Asbury Park, Sandy. I love that song so much. What other songs do I love on this? New York, City Serenade, Rosalita, Come Out Tonight, classic. Incident on 57th Street. What a great album this is as well. And again, on the Columbia label, I'm just going to do a quick vinyl check to make sure there's no damage, but everything looks really good. These came out, I think this box set came out several years ago, and I haven't seen it on Amazon for quite a while, and it was quite expensive, but they're all back in stock again, so they must be reissuing them or something. I don't know, but you can suddenly get them, so I wanted to nab it before I couldn't get it anymore. The classic, I ruined this album. I played this album so much when it came out. Actually, I stole it from my brother because I was too little when it came out. This came out in 1975. So I was 8 years old when this album came out. And yeah, I remember kind of stealing this off my brother. I still have the original somewhere, but in very rough shape. Thunder Road, classic. 10th Avenue, Freeze Out, Night. This is a masterpiece. Backstreets, Born to Run, of course. She's the One, Meeting Across the River in Jungle Land. This is an absolute masterpiece. Brilliant, brilliant album. So it's true to the original. And here's the album. Just going to do a quick check on it. Everything looks beautiful. I don't see any scratches from my dog on it, which is awesome. But what a great album. I love the gatefold on this with all the lyrics. Very excited. I just can't wait to get this on my turntable tonight. Very, very excited. One of my favorite Springsteen albums, hands down. This is a brilliant album as well. Darkness on the Edge of Town. Just love this album so much. Badlands, Adam Raised a Cain, Something in the Night, Candy's Room, Racing in the Street. Love that track. Love, love, love it. The Promised Land, Factory reminds me a lot of my hometown. Very blue collar. Streets of Fire, Prove It All Night. Great song in concert, by the way. And the title track, Darkness on the Edge of Town. But this is definitely one of my favorite Springsteen albums. I just love the lyrics and the music, everything about it. So again, comes with all the original inner sleeves and everything. Very nice. I just want to do a quick vinyl check, make sure everything is good. I don't see any issues at all, which is awesome. So there's Darkness on the Edge of Town. And cool fact, if you're still with me and watching, I have 2 autographed books by Bruce. I have his autobiography that he wrote, Born to Run, the deluxe edition that came with, and he signed it. It's one of my, most prized possessions. And I also have the book that he put out with Barack Obama, and they both signed the book. So it's just cool that I have 2 signed items by the boss, because I just love this guy so much. I've seen him in concert multiple times. I don't like the way they did this, where they kind of shoved it all in there, because I hate when they do that, because it's gonna tear, not rare. It's going to rip eventually, but oh well, whatever. It's a great album. It's a great album. Let's take a look here really quick. I should do an not an unbox. Actually, I should, kind of like an unboxing, because I never opened those books up. They're still sealed, but I should open those up and show them to you, because they look pretty cool. The autograph books I'm talking about. What a great album this is too. The Ties That Bind, Sherry Darling, love that track. Jackson Cage, Two Hearts, Independence Day, not a bad song. Hungry Heart, Out in the Street, great song in concert, full of energy, that one. Sorry, I'm too excited, I can't speak. Crush on You, You Can Look But You Better Not Touch, I Want to Marry You in the River. Like, there's not a bad song. Every single song is just classic. What a great album. Ramrod, The Price You Pay, Drive All Night, Wreck on the Highway, and Point Blank, great track as well. Cadillac Ranch, a lot of fun. Um, I'm a Rocker, Fade Away, and Stolen Car. I love Stolen Car as well. Wow, this is crazy. But just to see these records nice and clean, my other one, my dog chewed the corners of it. I thought this opened up, didn't it? Unless I'm wrong, but I thought this had a gatefold. I guess I'm wrong on that because I really thought this had a gatefold on the original. I can't remember. That's how old I'm getting. And I'm gonna have to go look, and this is not going in again, but I'll figure it out later. I'll just sit it down here for now. The album I don't have. This is the one record I don't have on vinyl. I know all the tracks. Nebraska, Atlantic City, of course, Mansion on the Hill, Johnny 99, Used Cars, Open All Night. I don't remember My Father's House, Reason to Believe. Yeah, the only ones I can't remember offhand right now are State Trooper and My Father's House. I'm sure I've heard them before. I'm sure I have. I'll just have to play it tonight. This will probably be the first album I play. And very cool inner sleeve, all the lyrics, of course. And there's the vinyl, and everything looks nice. There's no warping or anything. It just looks really, really good. So this is Nebraska, the one album I don't have in my vinyl collection. And I don't even think I have the CD of this one. I'm embarrassed to say that because I love Springsteen. And the classic Born in the USA. This is the first record that I personally bought. All the other records my brothers and sister bought, and I kind of stole it from them over the years. Don't tell them that. But this is the first one I actually went out to the store. I remember seeing the album cover in the store. I remember buying it. I remember playing it, and I remember the excitement I felt when I played it because there wasn't a bad song in it, and it felt like every song got better as I played the album, and I just felt this incredible excitement from this album, and I've never felt that really with any album since. And I'm a huge Beatle fanatic, but all those albums came out well before I was born or shortly after I was born, so I've heard them over the years. But this is the first album that was brand new that I put on my parents' turntable that sent chills up my spine. I just remember the excitement that I felt when I first heard this record. It was just incredible. Bobby Jean is probably one of my favorite tracks on the album. Going Down, Glory Days, Dancing in the Dark, My Hometown. And my dad used to sit me on his knee and let me, steer the car while he worked the pedals, of course, because I was too little. But I remember doing that when I was like 7 years old. So My Hometown really resonated with me. Cover Me, Burlington County, Working on the Highway, Downbound Train, and I'm on Fire. Incredible. So anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you. I'm super excited, as you can tell, because I'm a huge Springsteen fan. Even though I don't have Nebraska on vinyl, don't forgive me for that. Yeah, I remember this too. This was also in the original album. I lost that, so that's kind of cool to see again. It's exciting for me because it just takes me back to my childhood. Uh, you know, borrowing my sister's records and my brother's records and just listening to these for the very first time. So really nice box set. I'm just going to pull it out again. It comes in this really cool case. I'm not really a big fan of of the the way it's put together. I guarantee I'm going to lose that or damage it over time, but it's still super cool. Anyway, I'm going to go put this on the turntable. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. And if you click on the bell, you will be notified when I post new videos. I do have another box set that I bought a few weeks ago. The Eric Clapton box set that recently came out. There's two, a white and a black box. And I got the second box, the black box, because I actually like the albums better, believe it or not. But I'll share that with you soon as well. It looks fantastic. Anyway, take really good care of yourselves. Yeah, take care, and thanks for hanging out with me again, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye for now.